Hello friends of the channel, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at some Toys Alliance Annex 2179 figures. We've got Citrus and we've got Oak.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Alright, let's take a quick look at the packaging for Oak and Citrus. Now the Annex 2179 boxes are always very vibrant in color, and these are no exception. Great images on the cover here of the figures. All these colors are popping out. Annex 2179 has got to be one of the best lines going right now. You can see all the different sponsorships for these figures. Oak, Acid Rain, New Balance, Like Black, and Toys Alliance. This one has the Black Soul Citrus, Acid Rain, New Balance, Like Black, and Toys Alliance. Back of the figure does let you know that there's an extra pair of shoes included inside of each box, or with each figure, but I guess it's random. Looks like he's got some paint cans, some other items there, a little hard to make out. Shoebox. Yeah, looks pretty good though. Really cool artwork. Looks like he's sitting right in the middle of one of his tags. Some of his spray paint art. Here's Citrus. Again, you can, like most of my packages, I don't get them out of the cellophane until I'm right about to open them. This looks almost the same. Looks like he's got two swords. Extra pair of hands. I could see this one a little bit better than the other one. Extra pair of shoes, shoebox. Some spray cans. Looks like he might have a pistol too. Very cool. Very cool boxes. Looks like a lot like Eric. The box itself looks like it is a shoebox inside of there, but we'll find out in a sec. But overall, awesome artwork, great looking boxes, collector friendly. I will be keeping these. Let's get them open. All right, so here's Citrus and Oak out of package, and they are really cool. These are really unique figures, as much as they do have a lot of reuse from Eric. Eric K, I should say. I got him right here, Eric Like Black K. We'll do a little comparison. They're both just different enough, but there's enough reuse that they're oddly familiar yet different. So I don't know. I've been playing around with both of them here for about 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know which one I like more, but they're both really good. So Citrus here, they both have the same legs and, let's say, same waist, chest, and jacket, but obviously Citrus here has new arms, and it's really cool. This is one of those things that I know as collectors, especially with like Star Wars, we used to complain when the joints didn't match the arms, but it's deliberate here on this figure, and it looks really good. You can see his wrist, his elbows, they are a different color than the arms, and it looks really cool, and it leads you to wonder, you know, is this a person? Is this a cyborg? Is this a robot? What is Citrus? I'm not sure, but he's really cool. Does have a red-orange neck, just like his arms here. Very cool. I did end up there's, I guess, up to 6 pairs. Was it 6 or 8? I'm not quite sure. 6 or 8 pairs of random shoes that you could get. Or I apologize. Actually, for Citrus, there was 2 pairs. It's Oak that there's more. There's up to 6, right? Yeah, so there's up to 6 for Oak that you can get, but there's only 2 for Citrus. And I ended up with the orange ones, which is really cool. And I should say, I kind of jumped into the review here. They both did come with the shoebox, just like Eric K did. So you got a shoebox in a shoebox. Very cool. Very nice. But I did end up with the orange one, so I might switch these out. I'm not quite sure. Might look good with the orange, at the top and the bottom. But otherwise, I'm jumping around here. I'm sorry. These are really cool. These are really nice. Just lean him up there. So he came with 3 spray cans. A little orange at the top there. See that? They do fit into his spray gun. It's not a normal gun. It is a spray gun, and it does have a notch there. So these do go in a certain way. You don't just push them in. But there you go. There is the spray gun. And it does come with 3 different ones. He can carry all 3 on his leg in this handy holder here on his side. See that there? It's very much like Eric K. And he does hold the spray gun on the other side, and it does just click right in. Just got to kind of notch it in there. It seems to go in better if you go bottom to top. There we go. Nice orange handle on that. Two-tone. And then you've got these, we'll call them chainsaw swords, or machetes. They've got the logo there, which I can't remember what that means. Like black, I guess that's the like black logo. And he did come with the 2 hands that hold the blades. And he also comes with 2 trigger hands, which are better for holding the spray can gun. So this guy's really cool. A lot of accessories, more than oak. Does have this sort of, I don't know what that symbol means, on his mask there. It does appear to be the same mask or helmet as Eric, just with a different symbol on it. All the standard acid rain articulation that you would expect from Annex 2179 Toys Alliance. Double hinged, he's got the ball joint at the collarbone and the head. He's got an ab crunch, which is a little hindered going back and forward because of the rigidness of the vest. Is a little bit harder than anything else on him. Ball hinge shoulders, elbows, hinged wrists. He does spin at that ab crunch. Doesn't look like he spins at the waist. Does have ball hinged hips, a thigh swivel, double hinged knees, and he has a rocker ankle, which is a little limited because of the sneakers, but not too much. You get a little bit out of it. It's not too bad. It's just enough. In fact, it's just the right amount. No toe articulation, and you can kind of get him in that pose right there that he's in. It looks like I fiddled around too much with that one. I noticed this with the Eric K too. Because of the boot design or the shoe design, it is quite easy to pop these off and on, which is nice because you're going to be switching out his shoes, right? But it does fall off sometimes on accident when you're just posing him. Not that big of a deal, but it is something that I've noticed. It just happened on him, and it made me remember that that's also something that happens on Eric. There we go. Here, maybe I should try to stand him up. Haven't had too much trouble standing these guys, but it does take a little bit of time to do it, just to get them just right. No, he doesn't want to do it. Come on, Citrus. I'm just going to lean him there, so he's not standing up. Oak is standing up. He did come with this nifty drink. I'm not sure what's in there, but he does hold it quite well. He only had 1 extra hand. He does have a trigger hand that's here to hold the spray gun. It's the same trigger hand as Citrus. And then he's got these 2 gripping hands so that he can hold his drink in either hand. It is pretty cool. It's a translucent blue or green with the straw. The straw is a bit softer than the rest of the cup. or the glass. He does come with 3 spray cans, and these are all grimied up and dirty. Grime City would love this. As you can see, they're all dirty, and they do fit in the back of his head. The 2 holes on the bottom, it's a little hard to see, but they have notches, so these go in a certain way with the spray part sort of down. They go in, otherwise they will fall out. See if I can get that in there. The one on the top it looks a little bit bigger, the hole, so you can just kind of put it in any way you want. And it goes in there a little bit easier, actually. So these 3 accessories, he can either wear them on his leg, or he can wear them in his helmet, which makes him kind of odd looking, but also really cool. Oh, that one fell out. Yeah, see, they've got to be notched in the correct way in order to stay in. Otherwise, they want to fall out. Having a little bit trouble with this one, trying to line it up. Ooh, there it goes. All right, I got it that time. I saw it depressed. All right, so Oak. This is the body, I believe, of Eric K, but in obviously different paint. What's different about him is his head. Otherwise, he is, I think, exactly the same. But new head, obviously new paint, and a few new accessories like this. I did get, with this guy, I got this sort of white, yellow pair. That pair up there. I could have got any of them. I think I would have liked to get the green pair or the white and orange ones. But of course, all these figures, you know, all these shoes are interchangeable, and with your other Eric K, like black figures, different shoe boxes you can see. This one's just like the big one that they came in. So there's a lot of difference going on here for it being a lot of reuse. Like I mentioned, here's the same spray gun, but sort of a gray, dirty white. Here's the trigger hand that he came with. I noticed as I was playing with them, I'm going to pop these out really quick. It looked like the mask comes off, and it does. It actually has a... I was never quite sure about Eric K, and I know that a lot of people ended up taking it off, and there was sort of a black blank face under there. And that one I'm assuming is the same, but this one actually hinges. Let's see if I can show you underneath. There is a little notch right there, and it does just pop off like that. You can see, just comes right off, and there he is. He's a living plant, I guess. Very cool. And I was wondering, you know, because he has this straw, but he had no opening on his mouth, how he would drink that. But I guess there is actually a little notch there in the front. You can kind of put this in. It's not to stay, it's not going to stick, but you can at least make it look like he is drinking it. Very cool. It's a hard plastic. He has the same exact articulation as the others, but I think because his sort of, we'll call it his jawline, is a little higher than Citrus and Eric, you get a lot more out of it. It's a lot more expressive because you can get a lot more movement out of it. But everything else is the same. This is a cool little helmet. And he does, I think you'll hear this if I don't talk, snaps on. So it's nice, it's cool. It's a nice touch that it comes off, and there's something under there, and you can just see under there. You can just see that plant. So he's like a living plant, or I thought he kind of might be a robot or something, or cyborg. This guy's like a living plant. Very cool. Very, very cool. Like I said, I don't know which one I like more. They're both so strange. Seem to be having an easier time standing him up than Citrus for some reason. They have the same legs, same body. There he goes. All right, let me get Eric out, so we'll do a quick comparison. And there's Eric. All of these guys look great. I know when I got Eric, I chose Eric because he is orange. Um, I guess he's still for sale on Pia Club, but the all black Eric, I believe it's still Eric. You see my shoe wants to fall off there. Is sold out. I thought that the all black one, I thought this one looked better, and that the all black one would be the one that would not sell out. Or I thought that I was more interested in the orange one. I thought the orange one was better in my eyes, but it looked like everyone else thought the black one was better. And maybe I was wrong. Maybe, to each their own. I just thought this orange one, this puffer jacket or whatever they call them, thought it looked better in orange. But yeah, exactly the same. And all three are really awesome. I still kind of like the original one better, or the most, but these are, pretty awesome. If you only have one of these, I mean, it really stands out, especially this guy now that I'm looking at him because of how strange that helmet is. But they're all really good. All really good. I like all of them. I'm wondering if they're just going to keep, modifying this guy and changing him. I think I would keep getting them if they did. I think they changed them just enough that it calls for me, that I like them enough to keep grabbing them. But let's pull Eric out of there. Let's do a quick size comparison with some other lines. All right, so let's start off with a Joy Toy Battle for the Stars ice figure. He fits right in with them. Let's see, here is the Star Wars Vintage Collection Cad Bane. I think he also fits in with them pretty well. Let's do this one. The DC Spin Master Lex Luthor. He's 375. He is a bit shorter. So is the Cad Bane though. He's also 375. We'll do a non sci-fi figure. This is the Chicken Fried Toys Modern Texas Ranger. Yeah, and he's right about the same size. A little thinner though. Acid Rain, they're always a little bit bulkier, a little bit more exaggerated appendages like arms and legs, waist. But I think he's in scale there just fine. And then I think his name's Sandstorm. Can't quite remember. He is a Fresh Monkey Fiction military figure, like the desert camo. And there he is. He's leaning over a little bit. Let's do this and get him right there, because he's a 4-inch figure, but he seems a bit small. He does seem a bit small for a Fresh Monkey Fiction figure, but he is bigger than Cad Bane. So he is 4-inch or just about. But there's a size comparison with some different lines. I will say, Acid Rain, the quality of the paint, the sculpt, the articulation really is second to none. I think it is the best thing out there. But it's an acquired taste, because I know that some people, as I mentioned, they don't like the longer arms, the longer waist, the longer legs. They don't like the exaggerated body types. Or maybe even the subject matter, because these guys are kind of weird. Even for science fiction, they're kind of strange. But overall, they're really good. Is one better than the other? I don't know. I mean, if this guy's stranger, this guy might be more cooler, like a robot, or this guy, you don't kind of understand what he is. So it kind of depends, I think, on what your tastes are. If you want like a warrior sort of mercenary, that's what this guy looks like. This guy looks like he might be some just kind of a weird alien that works at the bar, or he's traveling somewhere, kind of a thing. I'm not sure. They're both pretty darn near perfect for what they are. I can suggest and recommend both of them. And like I said, I think if they keep pushing these guys out with new colors and new heads and new accessories like these two, I'll probably keep picking them up. All right, so that's the overview, guys. I am going to take some photos like I always do. I hope you'll stick around and take a look at those. And I will catch you next time. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.